Welcome in, fam. Welcome, welcome. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. Here today to do another general collective reading. I noticed that my subscriber count is going down, which I'm not even really tripping, because I also recognize that over time, certain readings and timelines branch off, and I may not resonate with everybody. I always say that, my readings aren't for everyone. If it doesn't resonate for you, there are other fantastic readers that could be more aligned with your energy, and I encourage you to seek that information and energy. Woo, chat. Okay, so I literally just sat down and turned on the camera and decided to just go. I didn't meditate. I didn't, I'd said my little prayer and we just jumped in. So let's get to it. We have Orphaned in the upright, By the Book in the reverse, TikTok in the reverse, Milk and Honey in the reverse. I feel like I'm picking up on some karmic energy. Somebody is incredibly unhappy. Things did not quite go the way that they thought, and it was because they took wrong action. By the Book in the reverse. Somebody took some action that might not have been completely legal, might not have, it broke some rules, bended some things, and now somebody is running out of time. Time has run out. Also, this talks about, in the upright, it talks about, things happening, releasing things to happen in divine timing. Somebody could be really impatient about the outcome of something that they've done, which definitely results in some type of loss. Milk and Honey for me is like the 10 of Cups, and this is in the reverse. So there's definitely some shift that creates loss, some type of unhappiness. It's card number 51. 5 and 1 is 6. 6 talks about balance. So this is maybe recalibrating scales. Ha! I said recalibrating scales at the bottom of the deck is to be fair. So, I said, I can't make this shit up. Somebody's thinking about their next steps. So relax into it, okay? There's some anxiety here. There's something done not for you. Okay, somebody's not happy. This is like the same energy. Somebody is not happy. Somebody is, this is like a reversal of fortune, and it's because of something that they've done nefariously in the background. I think somebody here potentially could be focused on their next moves, but whatever action that was taken, not for you. Like, they thought they were going to get Milk and Honey, and they didn't. They made the wrong moves. Okay, and then, again, happy in the reverse. So, somebody's not happy, but it's based on, like, their own actions. You can't be mad at something you did. Like, what? Okay. No, I'm not going to take that. Tell me, I'm not taking that either. Tell me about Orphaned. No. Tell me about Orphaned. Damn. False person. I can't make this shit up. The false person is orphaned. So this false person who didn't go by the book. And you know what I'm even thinking too, because I'm thinking like if I also look at the cards, even though they're in the reverse, I'm thinking of the impact and implication if it was in the upright. So it's kind of like somebody doing something, somebody taking missteps, right? And having a certain level of expectation. There was some level of expectation here. Lovers. So there's a relationship. I don't always look at the lovers necessarily as, romantic partners, but it just could be a relationship. So there may have been a false person in a relationship, and maybe somebody in this relationship didn't quite do things by the book. Imprisonment in the reverse. Okay, this is giving me the context. Because normally when I see imprisonment in the reverse, this is like somebody's getting their freedom. Somebody's being released. Somebody could be impatient because there's somebody who is like, it's being released. You're free. Somebody's free. You're free to go. Maybe that's what this concern is. Unexpected income. Oh, so this is literally just the opposite. So somebody's kind of worried about somebody. They're waiting. There was some expectation of some kind of monetary gain. Okay, tell me about this orphaned false person. Tell me about this orphaned false person. Orphaned false person. This false person may be feeling incredibly isolated. But yo, it's their own fault. Okay, isolated from their community. So maybe they've been ousted. Somebody's been ousted. Okay. They're orphaned from their community. Ooh, yes. See? The door to personal healing and happiness is in the reverse. So it's because somebody here within this relationship, or maybe whatever they were doing was against another relationship. But whatever they've done, because of the steps that they took, they're being blocked to the personal happiness and healing. Damn. Okay. Tell me about TikTok and imprisonment. Carrying connection. Somebody is being freed from a connection. And you know, it's interesting. Because even when I look at carrying connection, again, like the Lovers carrying connection, does not necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It's kind of gives me like Two of Cups, right? And and the thing is that I feel like it's not like you don't have love for somebody or they don't have love for you, but there's one person in this dynamic who is like, literally, I just heard you're free to go. And the other person may be very concerned, this orphaned false person may be very upset at the fact that you are walking away from something because you've been released. The cycle's over. Okay, tell me about milk and honey and unexpected income. Appreciation. Somebody may be appreciating you for who and what you are. Bottom of the deck is door to spirit in the reverse. Journey. Somebody's journey has been blocked. They're impatient. There's somebody here who's impatient because a journey to spirit has been blocked. So maybe somebody is free to go, but the other person is stuck in like this purgatory type energy. Because they lie. Child, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel in the reverse. That's your throat chakra. Goddess of the moon. So somebody here was telling lies. Yep, taking action. Third chakra. No self-esteem. Zero creativity. They got all kind of anxiety trying to have this happy home, but they're blocked. They're blocked from this relationship. They're blocked from the situation. Okay. Tell me about this community that they're being ousted from. Spirit, tell me about the community that this false person is being ousted from. I mean, this energy is very consistent with all the other readings that have been coming up. No matter what cards I pull or what cards or decks I use, the energy has been very fluid. And it's been consistent. So that means it's coming up very, very soon. Tell me about the community and this false person who is now orphaned, please. Okay. And I didn't see if it was reversed when it popped out initially, but Eight of Swords for me talks about being bound, feeling bound to a situation, or being mentally stuck in a space. Could be just this ruminating. Somebody feels really bound to it. It's like so usually when I see this particular Eight of Swords, I try to empower the querent that you have the ability to free yourself. If you're stuck there, you're stuck on your own accord. Somebody's blocked. Somebody is blocked. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Wands. So it kind of feels like even though somebody wants to come back, somebody wants to communicate, somebody wants to rush in and have some kind of communication, there may be a block. There's blockages here. They may be blocked from being able to communicate. Maybe somebody is considering their options in terms of like how to go about doing. It's like, there's like a lot of stress around it. Somebody wants to come back around to communicate. All right, tell me about this. Uh-oh. By the book, there's lies coming out. Chow, 7 of Swords. I can't make this shit up. Justice. Ooh. Ooh. 7 of Swords. Justice in the reverse. And the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So something's coming to an end. Because 9 of Wands in the upright talks about something that's been done repetitively. So maybe something in the past had been done repetitively. Some type of injustice. And those lies or whatever, secrets or whatever that was done, sneaky, not by the book, will be coming out. That is coming out with the 7 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this imprisonment. TikTok and Karen connections, please. Okay, 3 of Wands. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And the World. Okay, bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands, so stand your ground. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands, which talks about waiting for your ships to come in. Somebody waiting, yeah, TikTok in the reverse. Like literally somebody's impatient, right? There's this impatience. There's a level of impatience here. Ace of Swords can talk about a lack of clarity. It can be a secret. It can be something that is a lie, literally. Right? But the World, this energy keeps coming up. The World is the end. This is an end of a cycle. This is the end of the cycle. Somebody has matured and the other person in the scenario has not, and they still have a long way to go. All right. Milk and Honey in reverse. Unexpected income and appreciation. 7 of Cups. It could be from various, from different opportunities you may be getting. Unexpected income, unexpected money based on the fact that it's like other people finding appreciation in your various talents. So maybe you've got a bunch of different things that you're into right now that are all they're all allowing you to earn additional income, and somebody is like on the opposite side of it. So it's kind of like people are appreciating your work and appreciating, your creativity and the things that you do, and you're being paid for it. And on the opposite spectrum, this person here who wasn't going by the books is not happy, and they're not getting what you're getting. They're not getting the appreciation. They're not getting, the opportunities that you may be getting. Okay. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Right. That's what I'm saying. And when I see this 10 of Wands, she's holding 6 wands in her hand. The other 4 are the ones that are burning down here. The foundation of whatever this relationship, it's done. The cycle is over with the World. 10 of Wands is done. The burden that you've been carrying, burn it. And what I find really interesting about this card is that the last couple of days, Mars went retrograde in Gemini, and the energy, it's my Mars return. So the energy's been like really spicy, for lack of a better word. And I've been feeling kind of stabby. Which is so funny with this Queen of Swords. I've been feeling stabby, like I wanted to burn every damn thing down and cuss everybody out. That's how I've been feeling. And literally it's putting boundaries, knowing your worth, knowing, you have appreciation for yourself and your skills and talents. And damn what everybody else is saying, and damn whatever anybody else has ever said. You don't care. I'm not mad at it, okay? All right, tell me about this false person, orphan false person. They have no creativity. Creativity in the reverse. Then we have life. There's no this person can't, they have no, okay, like no creativity. They can't create life, and they're afraid. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid of maybe what their life is turning into. All right. By the book. Permanence. Okay. Permanence in the reverse. So this is not something that's like this is something's coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. Again, I said that with the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Whatever was done repetitively that was unfair, it's being mashed out. Somebody maybe it's like it's stroke of bad luck. Toxic. And toxic is in the reverse. So this is, again, for me, it's kind of like the devil card. And in the reverse, it's like the release of that. Like, done. Done. Right? Or the toxicity is being exposed. Yep. Somebody, I feel like somebody's being guided away from something. Truth is being illuminated. Or you see things, child, the guide, illuminate, and deceit. Like you're literally being guided. You could be guided by spirit. Those are part of my collective. You're being guided, right? But what's being illuminated to you is the lies. You're able to see through all the bullshit. Literally. I love the imagery of these two cards. You're able to see through the bullshit. Reflect. Maybe in stillness you've had some time over a period of seasons to kind of see things from a different, from a different space, right? And in that reflection you were healing. You were healing. Intuition. See? Intuition. You had time to reflect, sit still, and heal. Listen to your intuition, which is part of this guide here, which was allowing you to illuminate the deceit, right? Allow for the transformation. I love it. I love it. All right, tell me more about this person who lacks creativity and is fearful. They're in deep regret. Lost hope. They're in regret and losing hope of any kind of new beginning. They're losing hope. See, Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's because of something that they've done. They're losing. They're worried about, so they're in regret for something that has happened in the past, right? So they don't have any hope for this new beginning or new opportunity, or even if it's like financial, something financially, something tangible, some type of new opportunity, windfall of money or whatever. But they don't have any hope for it because of things that they've done without thinking. They've done it hastily. Yeah. So now that somebody's being blocked, I feel like somebody's not, it's like you're moving on. Somebody's moving on. Okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. So it's kind of like you got somebody here who's disloyal, like we see that here with this toxic card. So we have somebody who's disloyal, who has been disloyal, and I feel like you're you're looking at this person, and I feel like you're turning your back on working with them or dealing with them because you realize this person is not a team player. This person is lazy. This person doesn't want to do anything. And I feel like you're wanting to just take control of the situation and move away from it. Okay. Damn. And somebody is incredibly unhappy. Now this came up in the upright. So somebody makes a choice, and I feel like the person on the receiving end is not very happy about the decision that's been made. But you get the victory in this, child. I feel like you got two people here that are not happy. I also feel as though your decision makes two people unhappy. And I feel like you're very much at peace with the decision that you've made. I feel like you may also get some type of you might get some public recognition, or people are recognizing. People are recognizing, because I feel like there's somebody here who, yeah, I'm like, there's like a lack of creativity. There was like this one over here is this lack of creativity. It's like there's somebody here who's, it's just like faking the funk. They come off as somebody who's like really warm and caring, but they really don't care. Yep. No more anxiety about a situation because you're balanced. So it's like one person is all anxious and the other person is like, what? I'm good. Yeah, it's just like this. It's like milk and honey in the reverse with the unexpected income. So it's like, it's literally this two polar opposite energies where somebody's doing really good, somebody's not doing so hot. So no more anxiety. But I also feel like you're not taking action. So somebody here is not taking action or not inspired to take any action. You're being led by your intuition. So while you may be coming out of hermit mode, or if you've been kind of reclusive and keeping to yourself, you may not be keeping to yourself as much. You're just not motivated to move towards the situation. I think you're making better investments of your time and energy because maybe you've outgrown certain situations. You're no longer in this energy. Whew, I love it. Yes. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 10 of Cups. It's literally like you've changed, you've grown, you've evolved, you moved on. Somebody feels the sense of loss without you, but they're also playing a victim of their own circumstance. Meanwhile, you are happy and standing your ground. You're not putting any more energy into the situation because you yourself are healing. You're going to let the people around you externally who are creating drama to have that drama for themselves. You're going to let them keep lying to themselves. A lie with a fake apology. Somebody hasn't moved on. The devil. See? Can't make this up. Tell me about this 5 of Cups, Star, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's a relationship. And it's like you still got love for them, but it's... I still got love for you, but I gotta go. To Chariot, you know? No hope. Yep. And I even feel like it's like whatever you've given the last that you were gonna give to this relationship. I really feel like you're even though she's in the upright, whenever I see this, she just doesn't feel good in this situation. It's like I'm trying to keep my humor here, but you trying me. And yeah, I have somebody here who hasn't healed. Like they don't really... I just heard somebody's being a martyr. Martyr was the word I heard really loud. Like, Okay, now when I first saw it, it did flip this way, but I'm going to take it this way. Something's being released. And this person got a lot to say. You just have somebody here that's just like spreading lies and drama or whatever. You letting them go. And somebody was literally waiting. I feel like somebody was trying to separate two people, trying to break up a relationship. By creating drama or creating lies to separate a couple. Because I'm looking at this card and he's got 3 swords in his hands, which is like the heartbreak, you know, that heartbreak energy of separation and not, you know, being at a distance and all that shit. And then you've got these 2 guys tied up here to this tree with his mouth bound, and she's laid out. I don't know. The knife's not in her, but I don't know if she's even alive. And this guy looks so sneaky. He's like, look what I'm doing. I'm making sure that neither one of you guys will ever be happy. I'm going to tie you up and I'm going to bind your mouth so that you can't say anything. And in this grief, she may just take her own life. Ooh, child, that's heavy. Somebody was waiting for that. Yep, you're taking another offer. You're deciding that, you know what, this is not what I want for myself. I don't want this relationship. I don't want to be any parts of the relationship, of this relationship, and it's time to move on. New opportunities, new horizons. Baby, when I say somebody is incredibly unhappy, there's a lot of sorrow here. And it's because somebody's being blocked and released. Oh, I got 2. 3 of Swords, Page of Cups. Yeah. So there, again, 3 of Swords. There's some heartbreak here. There could be some distance between you and this person. But I'm also getting like I just get like there's just no love. I don't get that here. There's no love here. There's no emotion here. I don't get that. Child, Did I say somebody was in victim mode? Somebody here is in victim mode because maybe they've lost everything or they're losing everything and they're jealous. This person is jealous of whatever it is that you're doing, looking all balanced and whatnot. Look, I can't make this up. The devil at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of this deck's the devil. So literally, this energy has been coming out a lot. And so I imagine the more that it comes out, the closer it's getting, just because I know the way that my readings work. So we're in the middle of eclipse season. Just pay attention to what's happening around you and what's being offered to you, okay? Remember that sugar and salt look the same, okay? I love you guys. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity, or just tapped into your energy, please give the video a thumbs up to let me know. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. Till next time, I love you. Take care.